Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel CapTech Pro. In this video demonstration, we are using our domain controller and we will perform few tasks inside our Active Directory users and computers. Okay guys, so I will show you the task to perform on our DC machine. First task is that we will create OU inside our Active Directory users and computers. And second step, we will create user inside our OU. In third step, I will show you how to create groups and we will add users inside those groups. And in last task, which is the fourth task, I will show you guys how to delete accidentally protected OU in Active Directory users and computers. Okay friends, so now we will jump to our domain controller and I will show you guys how to perform these following tasks. Okay friends, so now we are on our domain controller. We will open Server Manager. On Server Manager, we'll click on Tools. And now we'll click on Active Directory Users and Computers. On Active Directory Users and Computer Wizard, we have to first create Organizational Unit. We will right click on CapTech Pro.local. We'll click on New. And we will click on Organization Unit. We will give name to our organizational unit. Let us give it a name HR. And as you can see, by default it is protect container from accidental deletion. So our administrator accidentally will not be able to delete this OU. So we'll click on OK. So guys, as you can see, our HR OU is created. Now we'll create one more OU. We will right click on CapTech Pro.local. We'll click on New. And we will click on Organizational Unit. And we will give the name to our organization unit, which is Help Desk. And we'll click on OK. So as you can see, we have created HR and Help Desk. Now we will create few users inside our HR and Help Desk, which is our second task. So first of all, we'll create users inside HR. For creating users, we'll right click on HR. We'll click on New. And we'll click on user and we will give the name Sean, and we will give the user logon name, which will be Sean, and we'll click on next. Now we'll give the password. After giving the password, as you can see, there are few conditions. User must change the password as the next logon, so we don't want this. We will uncheck this box. And the second condition is user cannot change the password. We'll check the box. And password never expires, and we will check this box also, and we'll click on next. And as you can see, full name is Sean, user logon name will be Sean@CapTechPro.local, and we'll click on finish. So as you can see, under HROU we have successfully created one user Sean. Now we'll create one more user inside this, and now we will give name to our second user inside our HROU. We will give name Harry. And user logon name will be Harry@CapTechPro.local. We'll click on next. We'll give the password. We will uncheck the first box and we'll check the conditions. User cannot change the password. Password never expires. We'll click on next and we'll click on finish. So as you can see, we have successfully created two users inside the HR. By following the same steps, we can add users inside Help Desk as well. So friends, as you can see, I have created two users inside Help Desk as well. I have performed the same task for creating the users as I have created in HR. So now we will see how to create group inside our organizational unit HR. So in order to create the group, we'll right click on HR and we will click on New, and now we will click on Group. We will give the group name. Let us give the name HR Group, and the group scope will be global and the group type will be security group. So we'll click on OK. And as you can see, we have successfully created group inside our HROU. So now we want Harry and Sean to be the part of this HR group. We have two methods to add Harry and Sean in HR group. Let me show you the first method. So we will start with Harry. We will right click on Harry. We'll go to properties. We will click on member of. And as you can see, Harry is member of domain users. So we want him to be member of HR group. So we'll click on add. We'll click on advanced. We'll click on find now. And as you can see, our HR group is listed. We'll select this and we'll click on OK. As you can see, HR group is selected. We'll click on OK. HR group is now listed under the member of. Now we'll click on apply and we'll click on OK. So now we will click on HR group. Now we'll click on members. And as you can see, Harry is now member of our HR group. Okay. So now we want Sean to be also a member of HR group. So let me show you the second method, how we can add Sean to this HR group. So in members, we'll click on add, we'll click on advanced, we'll click on find now. Now you can see Sean is here. We'll select Sean, we'll click on OK and we'll click on OK. As you can see, Sean is also a member of HR group now. We'll click on apply and we'll click on OK. You can right click on Sean, you can click on properties, and you can click on member of, and as you can see, Sean is also a member of HR group. So guys, this was our second method to add user inside our group. Okay friends, so we have successfully performed our third task, which was to add users inside groups. So guys, now let us perform our fourth task, which is to delete our organization unit. So guys, we will start with deleting users first. So in help desk, if we want to delete Henry, we can right click on Henry. We'll click on delete. It will prompt a message, are you sure you want to delete user name Henry? So we'll click on yes. And as you can see, Henry is successfully deleted. Guys, as you can see, it was quite easy to delete users inside our OU help desk. Guys, so if you have remember in the beginning of the video when we were creating this OU, we have checked the box that protect this OU from accidental deletion. So let us see if we are able to delete this OU or not. We'll right click on help desk. We'll click on delete. It is saying, are you sure you want to delete the organization unit named help desk? We'll click on yes. So as you can see, it is saying you don't have the sufficient privileges to delete the help desk, or this object is protected from accidental deletion. So guys, we are not able to delete this OU, and we will not be able to delete HR as well. Let us see if we are able to delete. We'll click on delete. We'll click on yes. As you can see, we are getting the same message. We'll click on OK. So guys, what if we want to delete both the OUs? In order to delete these OUs, we'll click on view and we'll click on advanced features. So now after selecting advanced features, now we'll right click on our OU HR. We'll go to properties. We'll click on object and we'll uncheck the box protect object from accidental deletion. We'll click on apply and we'll click on OK. We'll perform the same task for our help desk OU. We'll right click on help desk. We'll click on properties. On help desk properties console, we click on object. We will uncheck the box. We'll click on apply and we'll click on OK. Now we will right click on HR. We'll click on delete. It will prompt a message, are you sure you want to delete the organizational unit name HR? Yes, we are sure. We'll click on yes. We'll check the box, use delete subtree server control. We'll click on yes. So as you can see, HR OU is deleted. Now we will delete help desk. We'll right click on help desk. We will click on delete and we'll click on yes. It will prompt a message. We'll check the box. We'll click on yes. Now we'll click on view. We will unselect advanced features. Now as you can see, our HR and help desk both are successfully deleted. So guys, that's it for this video demonstration. We have successfully performed our fourth task. If you like the video, do give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.